I wasn't gonna say anything about this, but I got to. I never actually named anyone's name, but this particular person is pushed through this demon algorithm so hard. Like I have to specifically name who it is because I know he knows the truth, but he's specifically pushing misinformation on purpose. I can tell how the way people talk if they know what's really happening and if they're really intentionally deceiving people versus other people that don't really know what they're talking about. And they just regurgitating the information versus somebody that actually knows, bro. I know this dude knows the truth. He's intentionally, like I said, misleading my people. Aaron Parnas, an American lawyer, Google says. One thing I noticed about his content is that it's directly connected to Trump's social media site, Truth. So when Trump makes any moves, right, his team posts it. And if you follow him, it's gonna come directly to your phone. And what Aaron Parnas is doing is taking those updates and reversing it just in order to paint Trump in a negative light. You see, there's a good and bad to everything, and he knows this. So the odds of me getting these notifications from Truth social platform, right? And then I can come on here and all of a sudden his video pops up about the same notification I just got. And this has happened several times. I'm talking about countless. So I know that is what he's doing. Like that shit crazy to me. But like I say, y'all can pay attention to yourself, download Truth, and then watch what he posts versus watch what Trump team posts. So y'all know what happens to people that look like me in any type of situation. They'll bring up my family members and any possible criminal history, all in order to paint me in a negative light. But we're gonna do it different this time, so you can see how this really matters when we reverse it to a whole nother side. So here we have Aaron Parnas' dad, Lev Parnas, an American businessman, born in the Ukraine to a Jewish family. Just think about that. Do we not clearly see the issue with Trump and the Ukraine right now? And we already know who the Jewish people are. So how can they be Jewish Ukrainians? And they're considered American. Now you see, this is a prime example of why they're getting rid of birthright citizenship. That is why everyone thinks Aaron is American, when in all reality, he's a Ukrainian. Also, as y'all can see up top, it says this man has 6 counts related to illegal donations to the 2020 campaign of Donald Trump, conspiring to commit wire fraud, making illegal donations, and using funds from wealthy Russians to make illegal donations to politicians. So to keep this simple, he was doing this in order to set up Trump so he wouldn't win the next election. Remember he was facing all those felony charges? This was one of the things they tried to do that set him up. But obviously, like I always tell y'all, he be hitting him with a Uno reverse card. So he served time for what they tried to do to him. So how do you think Aaron feels that Trump directly put these penalties on his father? You can't tell me everything he says isn't biased. So I said all that to say this. Aaron and his father are Jewish Ukrainians with an agenda to mislead and destroy America for the benefit of their own country. And by the engagement he gets, it's pure proof that it's the CCP that's helping that happen, because they are running TikTok behind the scenes to where it can't be controlled. But it's time to start discerning and doing your own research on these people that y'all think is iffy, especially if anyone get the type of engagement that he gets, because it all can't be real. It's all to lure you in to think it's real, and now you start to agree to the bullshit that they're saying. Anyways, I hope y'all picked up what I put down, but y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.